All right, we're going to get back at it for zero exponent rule on page 146. Basically what it says is anything to the 0 power equals 1 as long as x does not equal 0. For example, 100 to the 0 power equals 1. Negative 4 to the 0 power equals 1. 33w to the 0 power equals 1. 6.5v over r squared to the 0 power equals 1. Also, what you need to know that when you have a fraction raised to separate powers and you're subtracting, it doesn't matter if you have a positive or a negative exponent. 2 minus 4 would be x to the negative second power. X to the negative second power is 1 over x squared. I can show you how to do that mathematically. X times x is x squared. X times x times x times x is x to the 4th. If you cancel out these, you have 1 over x squared. Which brings us to another rule. The negative exponent rule. Still on page 146. That tells us that x to a negative exponent equals 1 over that exponent to the nth power, which equals 1 over x to the nth. There's another rule, another variation of this rule. This is a y, this is an x to the nth power. What you can do here is invert the fraction and make this positive. It's a very neat trick. As long as x or y doesn't equal 0. Remember them both. They're both very important. Example 5.25 on page 147 just says to evaluate. A is 4 to the negative third. Okay, you put a 1 over the base, and then you make your exponent positive. Now we have 1 over 4 times 4 times 4, which equals 1 over 64. B is 5 to the negative 1 power. Again, put a 1 over your base, make your exponent positive, which is 1/5. C is 2 over 3 to the negative 2 power. So what we can do here is invert our fraction and make our negative positive. Then we have to put our exponent in both our numerator and denominator. 3 to the second power is 9. 2 to the second power is 4. And that is our answer. Next we have D, which is negative 10 to the negative third power. And all we're going to do there is the same thing that we've been doing. Put a 1 over our base and make that positive. Now we know we're going to have 1 over 1,000. The only question is it going to be positive or negative? Well, we have an odd exponent with a negative, which means it will be negative. Can also write that as a negative 0.001, 10, 100,000, 1,000.